Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We are on the Ninja account, and I was very excited to make this video, and it's a good thing I reviewed stuff with chat, because I am live streaming this recording, because I almost made a big oopsie. So, first and foremost, this is your friendly reminder before Clan versus Clan to save your stuff after reset. Hopefully, this finds you before you went ahead and used your tag team arena, your Iron Twins, and your there's one more. Tag team arena, Iron Twins, and Faction Wars. Make sure you save those and do them during Clan v Clan tomorrow, because those are points that you can't get back, right? If you do them tonight, server reset or Clan v Clan starts in 6 hours, 56 minutes. You can't get them back. So keep that in mind, that you want to wait and do those, because those are worth good points in Clan versus Clan. So there's your reminder. Hopefully this video finds you before you go ahead and do any of those. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that you don't have to pull your Loki. Now, I've been lucky enough to have been logged in all day on all 3 of my accounts. As long as I don't get anywhere, and I'm not going to click this red button, but and you know how I am about red dots. This is killing me. This is breaking my soul right now. But if I was to click in here and then go look at the daily login thing, which is the Loki login thing, I'm going to accidentally... There's ways to avoid it. That's not what this video was about. That's not for me to say. But I don't want to pull Loki, so I'm not going to get anywhere close to that red dot right now, because I want to pull him while Clan v Clan is active. However, before I started recording the video, I realized... because I looked very, very quickly, okay? I came in here and I was like, wait, don't you get points for summoning champions in here? Okay. Oh, legendaries, 10k, cool. And that's what I was like, sweet. I can get 10,000 points for Loki. Well, I'm currently at 8,000. Now, by the way, I'm wrong. Spoiler alert, before you guys start hearing me and thinking I'm right, I'm wrong about this. And I'll show you why in a second. But my thought process was like, oh, I can pull both of these and then also get 10,000 points and get the legendary book, right? Well, it turns out, if you look closer, void legendaries are 10k. Loki is not void. Loki would just be regular right here, right? So I'm glad that I looked it up beforehand. And this kind of proposed like a question for me, if you will. Do I want to pull Loki now before Clan v Clan tomorrow and get this gear? I know I want to get this gear. Whether or not I pull Loki will depend on whether or not I can farm up 2,500 other points. That's going to be a lot of a lot of energy, which in turn is going to be a lot of gems. I don't know, and time too. Like, that takes time to farm those dungeons, to do 1,400 energy worth of dungeons by my rough calculations. So I think I'm just gonna play it safe. I know I'm missing out on a legendary book, and that's a mistake on my part. But, and I could just, the third option that I haven't considered is I just pull Loki and I take the legendary book, right? And then I can get one of these pieces and make do with the other. But the thing is, these pieces, while they are not guaranteed to be great, they're still 6-star pieces, which is going to give me a large chunk of stats. Maybe it's not the stats that I want, but it's going to give me a large chunk of stats, which is going to help me hit better thresholds on my Hef-Rack and allow me to go with a powerful nuking team in a PvP that I'm excited about. So we are going to go ahead and pull these right now for you guys. I'm going to grab this one and this one. I'm basically giving up a legendary book for this, but I do think it's kind of the right play. I know that sounds crazy. I don't think, I can farm this gear in a couple of weeks from now, but it's the head start. It's the boost, the jump ahead that I'm looking for here. Kind of speed up my progress a little bit, because I'm still getting 4 or 5-star gear. Like, I'm not at that point. But this is going to help me do better in arena, which can get me more percent stats for my teams, which can get me better progress in dungeons. So I don't recommend you taking this action, but it is the action that I decided to go with. So, and I believe I've said this on camera or shown this on camera before, but the pieces that I have of Savage from this event, I did get an attack percent chest. I know I'm blocking it a little bit. There's no crit rate or crit damage. We do have speed, which is good. But it is an attack percent chest. And then this weapon has crit rate and crit damage on it. So we've got 2 really good pieces so far. Let's see what the next ones are. Crit rate and attack percent on the helmet. I'm very happy with that. Would I like crit damage? Absolutely. But I'm going to take what I can get here. Okay, a big miss on the shield. We do have speed, which is good. I can't get attack percent here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get crit rate or crit damage on this piece, which is what I would really like to see. But we did get crit rate in some other potential pieces. So I am going to take some of these. My silver supply is reasonable. So I can take some of these to 12. We're really hoping for big crit rate rolls. And we get triple into HP. That is not ideal. That is very painful. I am not going to lie. That one hurts. Hopefully we get a better roll out of this one. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a difficult build. Now, the good thing is that I don't like it, but we could build Hefrak with a little lower crit rate, and hopefully get the damage that we need through the attack percent chest here. So this is not ideal. I love getting speed though on 2 of these items. Would just love to see the crit rate. So let's play around with this just a little bit, because I do want to talk about some other things. But if I just try on these pieces, yeah, we're still 78% crit rate. Obviously, we are running crit rate gloves. Our crit damage is quite low, which is, again, not ideal. But the Savage is going to do a lot of work for us. It really is. Hefrak hits hard. We don't lose a lot of it. We actually gain a little bit of attack here. And I haven't looked at these particular boots that we have on him. Attack percent. And this is also, well, to be fair, these all can go to 16. So there's still a chance that I get more crit rate out of some of these pieces. So there's a chance that some of this can turn out good. Just for the sake of looking, there's probably not any other better pieces. Like maybe this one could roll some crit rate, but even if it did, it's a 4-star. It probably doesn't even get close to probably doesn't get much higher than the 6%. And then I'm leaving a bunch of attack on the floor potentially too. So, yeah, I think taking these pieces to 16 will be okay. If these were speed boots, that would be an option too. But, I think these are going to be good regardless for my Hefrak. So I am excited about those pieces and getting him to replace Kale on the team, and then I can put Kale in a tankier build and potentially get more damage out of him on Clan Boss. Now, I had to be careful. I don't want to ruin my campaign farming team either, or make that super slow. So I may not tinker with his build too much until maybe I get a better campaign farmer down the line. But either way, I'm pretty happy with that gear. But this just goes to show you why perhaps the book is the better choice, right? Because if I was to get the book, and we're talking ninja here, right? I mean, that's buff, debuff chance, right? Damage percent, damage here. Like, that book is really important on this account for ninja. So, it is what it is, but I do like the decision that I made, and I think it's a slightly more fun decision. So, here's what I'm going to do off camera, though. I am going to farm, and I'm going to try to hit that 2,500 points. If I can get to 2,500 total points in this event tonight, then I can just go pull that Loki. And Loki, again, just to reiterate here, Loki is worth 7,500 champions from any source. 7,500 coins. If I get 2,500 extra from farming, I don't have any souls, and I don't want to spend any other shards, then I can get this legendary book. But if I can't pull it off, I have a few extra points to, maybe throw around some of these other areas, right? And then get that legendary, we just forget about the book, right? So if I only hit 1250, well, then I get myself some of these mythical charms. So that is the plan. And then the reason I leveled all that stuff to 12 is because we were under an artifact enhancement. And I was like, oh, I'll double dip a little bit. So let me take that chest to 6 stars. Or 16, rather. And the reason I'm actually going to do that is because that's going to finish off my points there. Oh, my... This game, bro. This game. I hate it so much. It's not a big deal. I will get that silver back, but the 1.3 million should be enough to level up a piece. That's just really bad luck, and that's frustrating as hell to deal with. Now, I'm pretty sure I have a good chunk of gear that I can get rid of pretty quickly off camera, and recoup that silver. So let's talk about tomorrow. Oh, that was really slow to open. So tomorrow is Clan v Clan. Now, the limit on my Clan v Clan, I did stop cheating. And the Clan v Clan limit is up to 50k, right? So I do have to put up 50k. Loki would get me a big chunk of the way there. I think 30,000 points is what Loki would net me. So that is a big reason why I want to save him. But I'm off work tomorrow, which is great news. That means that I am going to stream tomorrow. Now, I am not going to commit to a 9:30 showtime because I didn't want to stream tomorrow. And the reason is that I actually haven't had a real day off in quite a while. So even when my daughter went back to school last week, I streamed every morning. And then I also had my wife home, so there wasn't that sleep in, don't do anything, lazy day. You don't get those that often when you have kids. And so tomorrow is an opportunity. I'm off work. I didn't have a stream scheduled because I changed my schedule because I'm working again and all these things. So there's a chance that I don't stream. I'm going to stream tomorrow because it's Clan v Clan. I want to be on this game and generating points for Clan versus Clan because we're going hard. My clan is going hard tomorrow, so I'm pumped for it. So I will stream, but it may not be at 9:30. It may be later. So the best way to find out when I stream is either go to Discord. I have a bot that'll tell you when I go live. You can click the notifications in YouTube. That'll tell you when I go live. Or just keep refreshing the page, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I will stream tomorrow. Or I should stream tomorrow. But the Discord's the best way to find out kind of what time and if there's any changes to that. I do have an X account. And strangely enough, I never posted on it. But you guys have been starting to follow me on it. So maybe I should start posting on it. You guys let me know if you, hey, X me. Is that what it's called now? Is it not tweeting? Is it still tweeting? I don't know, but talk to me on X and tell me if you want me to use it, more often, and I'll try to come up with stuff to say. But let's talk about the account a little bit and kind of where we're at. So I've been really happy with the progress. I don't know if I talked about this in my last video, but we are stage 16 now on Dragon's Lair, and this is consistent. Kale sometimes dies, but Ninja can solo this boss now that he has that crit damage amulet. That really boosted him up quite a bit, and that's where I've actually been farming. If I'm not actively playing the game and leveling champions, I'm spending my energy in Dragon. Now I need to get back to actively playing the game and leveling my champions because I'm really falling behind on this mission from my pace. And you'll see like here, Dragon is up next anyways. So if I get back on this and stop doing this, that's going to help me. But overnight, farming this, there's no harm in that, right? Farming Dragon, there's no harm in it. And the reason Dragon is where I'm farming and not the new dungeon and not, or the temporary dungeon and not Spider and not other things, the gear I can get from stage 16 is better. I'm able to get up to 6-star gear. I'm not able to do that on stage 10 of Odin. The farm is consistent. And lifesteal gear is the real reason. Now we've theory crafted a team. You guys have given me some insights and some comments on that team, even so far as saying like don't use High Katoon, which was a good suggestion. Using Tayrel, Kale, Ninja. Who was the new epic Claude, and then Venomage, right? Yeah. That's a very tanky, survivable team that can still put up really good damage numbers. And I think that's a really solid choice of team. So I do think I'll go that route. High Katoon's fine at 4 stars and can be used still as my speed lead in other content if I want a speed lead, and can also be used in Arena, like we've been talking about so far. It's better than the 10% speed that I'm getting from Spirit Host. So we'll probably get her leveled up, get her 3-star ascended and lightly geared to be able to do what I want her to do in the arena. Speed and accuracy, right? We'll throw some perception on her and be good. So, but the plan right now, I want to try. It may not work, but I want to experiment with a Heffrack team in that Savage set that you just saw with these crit rate gloves right here. I don't know if I can ascend these and try to squeeze out a little bit of extra crit rate, but yeah, why not? We got plenty of this resource. Flat defense. I'm not going to re-roll. This is not a good piece that I'm going to spend my very rare Chaos Dust on. There may be a better piece. Maybe one of the new pieces that I got might be better to try and re-roll and get a more attack percent out of it, right? So, but that is the plan, and I don't think I have any. I've been farming, so maybe I do. I just want to check crit rate. See, this is why you check. This is why you check. Now it's going to take me a little bit to get this thing leveled up, but this would end up being, when fully upgraded, would be 60% crit rate. So that would be more crit rate than what I can currently get on the account in general, and there's a chance at some crit damage. Now I would lose 6% attack percent, but that could still roll down here, right? And this help, maybe I don't know. Well, maybe I get a good rolls on the crit damage. Who knows? But I think that can open up the build a little bit more. And I do want to check and see if there's any other maybe new speed boots that I've gotten. I don't think I have anything that's 6 stars, right? Yeah. Still all 5 stars or 4 stars on the speed boots. So we're getting closer. We're doing better. And I'm very happy with the progress. So let's go ahead and probably end the video. I don't think there's anything too crazy. Tomorrow, Clan v Clan, we're going to spend points where and when I can. So we'll probably spend some affinity bonus stuff. We're going to craft stuff. We're going to level champions. We're going to run dungeons. We're going to do everything we can. What I'd really like to be able to do is to 6-star a champion tomorrow. So right now, I need 5 more 4 stars. So 5 more 3-star champions need to get leveled. And then I will have enough to 6-star my Venomage and finish out Venomage. Venomage is already fully booked. We would finish Ascending and then run Minotaur while I'm asleep to grind that out. And that would then continue me on to my Masteries. And I should be able to... I don't know when Magic Keep is, but yeah, I should be able to go quite a ways to this arena right here. So, yeah. Very, very, very excited. Honestly, this is probably the most fun I've had on a new account. Ninja is just so good and so much fun to use. I know that the code was limited, but they need to make like I know you can do Sun Wukong's code, and Sun Wukong is great and can do a lot of what Ninja's doing on this account. But I don't know. There's something more satisfying about those HP burn activations. I don't know. Call me crazy. It's just fun. It looks cool. It does a ton of boss damage. I'm so thrilled with this. So for those of you that did make an account during the Ninja event that are watching this channel, it was a great idea, and I'm glad that they did it, and I'm glad that I started this series because this is some of the most fun I've had in Raid in a while. I've actually found myself playing this account way more than my other accounts right now because it's just so fun to keep like tweaking it to try and get a little bit better. We don't know what else is coming down the pipeline. I don't think there's anything on the calendar right now. Maybe there's other content creators have seen some stuff. There's an artifact drop fever, but that's not even until the end of the week. So, okay, so we have a progressive chance tomorrow. I'm sure there's probably already videos about who's in that. Clan versus Clan, and then Fire Night tomorrow. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's everything I got for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all that you guys are doing for supporting the channel. If you want to join in and help support the channel, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to help me out right now. Just trying to grow, trying to get bigger, right? That's the main focus of the channel. And as always, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.